We got one more email question we need to get to real fast. If we could go to that, please. You want to read it?
I'll read it, Larry. I got my eyes here right now. I said, my husband got a hernia from a wreck. He was in a company truck, so his surgery was covered by comp. Insurance wouldn't pay them back when he settled. Now they say they may not pay because the injury was unusual. They want a signed release so they can research it. Should he sign or just get a lawyer?
Sandra. What they're trying to do is renege on everything and weasel out of what they're responsible for. So yes, you should get a lawyer. So let's unpack it a little bit here real quick. We got a couple moments. When you're on the job and you're injured, workers' compensation covers your injuries and 2/3 of your lost wages. And that's the same in Alabama, Georgia, and Florida.
And Larry, those are automatic benefits that an individual gets when he files that incident report, because in lieu of suing your employer, the state of Florida says, if you employ anybody, you got to have workers' comp insurance, and that kicks in, and it has nothing to do with the relationship between the employer and the employee.
In exchange for that, you can't sue your employer,
right?
Unless there's gross negligence, almost criminal conduct. So now the at-fault party is saying, "Oh, well, he had a hernia. How is a hernia involved in an automobile accident?" And look at all the different things that you and I have seen, and of course, y'all, Larry, go get the medical research on this. We've got several cases right now. I shouldn't say several. We've got 2 or 3 where women who are with term, 30 weeks, 29 weeks, 36 weeks, involved in automobile accidents, and unfortunately they lose their baby. Right. And well, that's an unusual injury. You daggum right, it's an unusual injury. But we go get the medical literature, we do the research, we put together a package, and we talk with the doctors, and we get the causation, and it's an unusual injury. In this case, same way with a hernia. A hernia typically is an unusual injury until you understand the dynamics of a seatbelt. It goes right across your belly, and the forces that are acting on it will produce and can tear the abdominal wall and cause that hernia.
So highly probable that this accident or this injury is related to this accident, but the thing that jumps out to me, Larry, is they want a signed release so they can research it. Now, is that a release with your medical records, or is that a release to resolve the case? And that alone is one of the reasons why you should hire an attorney, get an attorney involved. You need someone advocating for you, Sandra. Insurance companies, they have somebody on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or actually 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, advocating for them. And shouldn't you have somebody advocating for you? And thankfully, there's firms like ourselves that we work on a contingency fee basis, which basically means you can come, talk to us. We will review your case. We will talk to you about your case. We will represent you under a contingency fee agreement. There's no money up front, and we only get paid if you get paid. Yep. And so that's the great thing about it, Sandra. You have some options there. By all means, if you want to reach out to us this week, we'll be glad to talk to you more in detail about it and kind of walk you through some processes.
And we'll do that.